Yes, Mr. Daniel. Is it necessary to meet everybody that you'll be working with on your first day? Why or why not?
Yes, sir. I think so. It is that necessary to meet everyone because you will know everyone that is working with you and the partners that you are working with them.
Okay, like what if you do not meet them? What if you do not work, if you do not meet them? So what? Like suppose
Still,
mhm,
I'll try to meet them.
you'll try to meet them. Okay, like for example, the first question, what would you expect on first day at work? Like a very, a sober expectation is that you will be welcomed, you will be given a proper instruction should be given on first day, and besides that, without instruction, you cannot do it. But yes, whenever you are going to work, it will be your first priority. You should take the instruction there, what to do, what not to do. Okay, second question. Yes, Mullah Baksh, what do you think? Is it necessary to meet everybody?
No, sir, it is not necessary, but it is good if you are meeting with everybody on the very first day. So it will have a good impact on others if you will meet with them and introduce yourself with them and have a good meeting with them. But if you will not meet them, then it is not necessary.
Okay. And Sadaf, what do you think?
Sir, I think we should meet everybody on the first day because you will get a lot of information and you can also understand other people that which type of people are working here and mean some people are working there, they are rude people, so you will become know that yes, there are people that they are rude, and you will also learn a lot of things, and you will become comfort, and you will become that relaxed that yes, there are good people are working, and then you on the other days you will feel very free that yes, they are good people. So I think this is necessary to meet everybody.
Okay, good. And what do you think, Durjan? Is it necessary to meet everybody?
Yes, so I think it's necessary for for you to meet everybody because it will help you to know more about the work which you will do with your partners, and it will also help you that how they will also tell you that how they are working, and they'll guide you more about your work, and they will also share their past experiences with you that how they had faced problems. Then you'll be facing no more problems if you meet them.
Yeah, good. And Arsalan? Arsalan, what do you think?
Sir, sir, I didn't understand the question. Can you repeat again?
Like for example, when you are is it important like to meet everyone on first day of your work? Like for example, you are working in a hospital, so on first day, is it important to go and meet everyone in hospital?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think important because everyone will know about you.
Everyone will know about you. Okay, good point. And
So I didn't know about don't know about other.
you don't know about other things. Okay, and Hamad, what do you think?
Yes, sir. Definitely, sir. We have to meet everyone from the first day because you will aware from everything from from rules and regulation from you are joining. So the first day you have to meet sir everyone, sir.
You're supposed to meet everyone.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. Yes, to meet everyone, it's just to say the first thing is that the first minute that you'll know each other. Because once you know each other, then you realize the work of each other. So when you first suppose you have encountered a tangle, and how can you resolve such tangles. So you already know about the people, so you can go and cope with them. Clear? So to tackle the situation is going to help you by the employees or co-workers to whom you are working with. Okay, what kind of help should a manager give to his new employee? How should a manager train his new employee? And what do you think? How can a manager help the new employee? Suppose I'm a new employee here. How can a manager help me? Yes, I would like to start this answer from Mr. Mulabaksh.
Sir, I think that a manager will help employee by giving him instructions about his job, and make him visit his whole faculty with himself.
Mhm.
That and let introduce all the uh, members who are working there. This his new employee. This is the only help then he can do with them.
Okay. And Daniel?
Sir, he should help in his works, and because he is not experienced this work, because it's his first um, day of work, and then he should meet that person with everyone, because to make him note everyone, and sir, and to share their ideas with him.
Okay. Arsalan? Okay, Arsalan को हम last में करेंगे. Yes, Sadaf, what do you think?
Sir, I think manager should give more information and tell him the facilities that are present in that organization, and also increase the interest of that employee. And or that on the other hand, that he should introduce the other workers that are in organization.
Fine. And Durjan, what do you say?
Sir, I think a manager should give instruction about his staff and about his facilities in his department, and he should be giving good trainings to his new employees, and he should help them to do the work, because if it is their first day, so they'll be facing a lot of problems. So it's necessary for the manager to help them to do with their work on the first day.
Hmm. And Hassan?
Sir, the manager has given his experience about his knowledge and about his work, and he should meet everyone from the new employee, uh, and he should tell him some works about his work. He should tell him some main points, and he should meet with everyone.
Okay. And Hamad Saab, what do you think?
Yes, sir. Manager should give him some advice how to work, and he should, he should need to, he has to, to say something like, what is your, what is your position, what work we have to do here. So definitely, the manager should give him advices and tell him what to do, why you are come here, sir, for what purpose you are sit here. So I think.
Okay. Thank you. And Arsalan, now I want to listen you. Arsalan. Arsalan. Arsalan Saab. Okay. Like a very simple thing is that a manager should tell him or her that what is the post he or she is doing. Second, a manager should guide him or her the task that he or she has to do. Therefore, the next important thing is that time management. If you do not manage your time, then it will become so difficult. But yes, the manager also inquire, the instruct the employee that you are supposed to do on this up to this time. Because if there is no time management, you cannot do the works on its work, right? So time management is most important whenever somebody, if somebody is a manager, so the time management is very important. Okay, now let's come to the question and answer regarding the work. Is John as busy as Mary? Yes, John is as busy as Mary. हमने यहाँ पे similar इस्तेमाल किया, तशबीह दिया है. Is dealing with bank less difficult than dealing with the financing department? No. Dealing with bank is not less difficult than dealing with the financing department. Oh, I'm sorry, like I was muted. I didn't know. Okay. Is dealing with the bank. Okay, did you listen this one? Is John as
Yes,
is
sir.
okay. Is preparing the annual budget more time consuming than preparing the cash? Yes, preparing the annual budget is more time consuming than the preparing cash report. Is it easier to set up protection in the US than overseas? Yes, it's easier to set up production here than overseas. Is working for Linton better than working for another company? Yes, working for Linton is better than working another company. Is calling the bank worse than calling overseas? No, calling overseas is worse than calling the bank. Is preparing annual budget the most time consuming task? Yes, it's the most time consuming task. Is this the least expensive machine that you purchased last month? Yes, it is the least expensive that I bought last month. Where can I buy the best office equipment? You can buy the best office equipment at Lintel. What was the worst thing that happened to you last time? The worst thing that happened to me last time me was being late on my first day of work. Clears? Now, we would like to go to the idioms, right? So before discussing the idioms, let's wind this up. We'll discuss by tomorrow. And I said that I didn't come to the conclusion between the last controversy that we had about the government and private sector. I didn't come to the conclusion. So right now we are coming to go for conclusion. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people are there. 7 multiplied by 2, it becomes 14 minutes. So you are having 14 minutes. Everybody will speak 2 minutes. And at the end, I will say that whose opinion was or whose perspective was far better. Clears? Everybody will speak 2 minutes. So you know about your site, whether you are going to speak on government or private. The first, I would like to start from Mr. Daniel. You have 2 minutes. It's 37 up to 39. 4:39 you have to speak. Yes, Daniel. You are on the favor of private, if I'm not wrong.
Private the schools are good because the teachers are good, and they teach as well as they take fees, and they do not waste the time, and they come on the time, and they have the most thing that about them, the most good thing about them is time management, because they manage the time and they do not even become late about 2 minutes or 3 minutes, and sometimes it happens, but they never try to do it. And sir, in that private schools, the school has kept an active daily activity for the activities for the children to make interest to create interest in them. And there is a class in that private schools that is called pre-nursery. In pre-nursery, the child doesn't know what is school, and to make the interest of him or her in him or her of the school is preschool, because there in preschool there are games of studies, and they understand the study a game, and then they that interest is being created by that create an interest in students and the small childs for the school.
Okay, is that all?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the opposition will be, who is the opposition, Mr.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
Hamad, yes.
Sir, first of all, private schools are, earning machines. They are just earning machines. They just give you idea how to get marks. Sir, they just give you how to, how to be, how to be stylish, how to, how to be perfect, how to go on, on the, on the, fashion site. Uh, because I have myself, if someone claim that this is not, this is, you are talking, I have no proof, but I want to say that, sir, I want to say, sir, I have experience. I have all I spent, 4 years in private education, sir, to, ninth and 10 and first year and second year, you know. But sir, and government university teachers are, lazy. They are wasting time. This is, everywhere, sir. This is not government sector, but the teachers are brilliant, sir. They are well educated. They are, they are very, very, good personalities. The and private school, teachers are just come and they will teach you how, what is, teach me what is I am, what, how, if, the in government, school, the teachers, they come, they waste time. But if they teach you, words, that will be enough for your whole life. And in private school, they will, they will teach you, a lots of stuff. But your mind, what are they, I mean, sir, they are not actually guide to the, to the person how to, how to live life, how to go and to success. But a government teacher, he will, advise, give you advices, and for challenges, and in your life. So I would like to say, sir, private education just are earning machines, sir. Yeah, just earning machines. This is all about, sir. Uh,
Yes, who would like to talk to
Sir,
Hamad? Yes,
hi,
Durja.
hi. The
it's okay. Sir, as Hamad said that they just teach how to be stylish. Basically, they're not teaching how to be stylish. They are teaching them how to be clean. Because as you all know that cleanliness is a half of the faith. When the teachers tell them so they wear good clothes, or when they clean themselves, then of course they look a bit stylish. But that doesn't mean they just teach that how to be. Yeah, hygiene is the most important thing. So if they wear good clothes or clean themselves, and Hamad thinks that they are stylish. It's not. And also, sir, on that day, Maula Baksh said that he said that in the schools, in the government schools, we are having qualified teachers. Okay, you are having qualified teachers. I'll just accept, or I'll just agree with you for a moment that you said they are qualified teachers. Okay, they are qualified teachers. Now, if there are qualified teachers, if qualified teachers goes and teaches the students in government schools. Now, as for example, that qualified teacher is a science teacher. If he teaches science is something that you need proof. If you don't have proof, then how will you show to the student? For example, in private schools we have multimedias, we have science labs, so this helps us teacher our science teacher shows us the experiments that how actually something this happens. So in government schools we don't have this kind of facilities. For example, multimedias. For example, if the teacher is science teacher, that qualified science teacher is teaching that how the heart works. Now, teacher himself will not open his just body and show that this is how the heart works. So he must show a video to the students that how this works. Otherwise, students will never accept that this is the way how the blood goes into the heart and how it comes out. So this must be means it, teacher also should show the things physically, practically to the students. And also in government schools we do not have computers. Computers is a very important subject. Is very important for doing your job. If you go anywhere, computer is a part of your work. Now, in government schools we don't have computer classes. It's okay if we don't have computer, but also we firstly we don't have computer classes. Secondly, if you have but you have just only the book, computer book, So computer book it will not just help you. Computer book will not just help you. You should do something practically. Computer is always practical. So in government schools we do not have computer labs. So how then the students will understand?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Okay. So Mulabak, Sadaf, Hamad, who would like to answer?
Sir, definitely I will like to answer. Her sir, sir is true, but sir, labs and there are no computer and government school. This is an imagination, sir, but there is a well established laboratory. I spend time, I myself present here, sir. Why I will tell lies, sir? Some divisions, some divisions are everywhere, sir. In government school there are some teachers are late, and they don't give as much time, but as private. But sir, this is not the reality, that there are no laptops and there's nothing. This is just you know I spend time, so I experience what is the private sector and government sector. If I was in if I was in if I'm a whole if my whole journey is from private school, so I would not know.
Maybe in your government school you only had computers, but if you come in Balochistan, you see in government school we don't have facilities, basic facilities, water facilities we don't have. Then
Yes, who want to answer?
Hamad is just talking about himself. He's saying that he's experienced.
Okay. Yes, Hassan, what do you want to say?
Sir, I don't want to say something. He is asking from Ahmad. He has experience. I don't have any experience,
Yes,
sir.
can I?
Okay. Yes, Sadaf, you can answer.
Sir, I think that they talk about the technologies that computers are present in our school and everything is present in our school. But if nowadays these technologies have finished our creativity. We don't invent anything. It has finished our thinking. Nowadays we don't think, we depends on technology. So this is our problem, that technologies has destroyed our life career, that we don't know anything and we are depending on the technologies. We don't use our mind. So this is the big effect on the technologies that has destroyed our education system.
Sadaf, in which thing you are taking your class right now?
I'm taking in laptop, but I know
So
it
tell
has
me-
finished my.
No, so tell me, isn't it helpful? Now see, you are sitting in Balochistan and starts teaching you from Peshawar. So isn't it helpful for you that it is helping them much? If you search anything in Google, in any way, you will get your answer in seconds, even less minutes less seconds than seconds. This is how technology has helped us. It has helped a lot. Now see, if you're getting online job, you can get online jobs, you can take online education classes, you can take anything. It has not just destroyed. I know it has destroyed, but if we compare the ratio, means if we check, but it has given us a lot of facilities than comparison with distortion.
It will finish our thinking power, then what will left another? If it finished our thinking power.
I know
If we
we
use
are
it in a good
using.
way, if we use it in a good way, it will not finish our thinking power.
How it can finish your thinking?
Sadaf,
But
you're
that
just
depends
talking
on the
about thinking
usage.
power. Sadaf, you're just talking about thinking power. But if you check all the things are just being done, all the things are being done just because of this technology. I know thinking power has been finished. It has not just been finished. If a person thinks that he should not use laptop, so means that a person should use it positively.
If you use it positively, it is also affect your mind. For example, if you search for a topic, you directly go internet. You don't use your mind that I have to write on in this topic by my side, but you go in internet and you search. It will finish your thinking power.
Which means
Even
then
you
they
are
are stupid.
who
What did you?
Those who use technology.
No, Durjan, what did you say? You are what?
Sir, I said those people who are using and who are just going searching the topics from internet, then they are stupid. I did not tell that Sadaf is stupid.
nowadays
Okay.
everyone is searching.
I thought like Sadaf is going to fight with you then at home. If you have said
No,
stupid.
sir, we don't
No,
fight.
sir. No, sir.
Mullah Baksh, what do you want to say?
Yes, sir. I was just not feeling well that I cannot speak fluently. But the points that Miss Durjan has raised that about the staffs of the laboratory, like in government schools, the laboratories are good as compared to the private school. Like if I am starting a private school, it is in my hand. Now, first I will set up a private school, then I will invest in it and will try to give my best to education. But after all, if I think that it is not giving me profit, then I just shut down that school and will not think about the career of the students who are studying here just because of my profits. So in that way, the private schools are not better. And other thing about teachers, like spoke before that the government teachers are highly qualified, and it is a fact. Like in private schools, the teachers are like I experienced in my metric class that our physics subject that was very important. In our whole 10 months, we get 4 to 5 teachers changed because in starting there was a teacher, he got a good offer from other school or he got another job, he left after studying us just 1 month, and then another teacher came, and after 2 months he also left. Then the third teacher came, and in that way our physics was just ruined in that metric class, and we did not understand anything. We just crammed and passed the exams. Like in the while, as compared in the government schools, the teachers are permanent, they are teaching you whole year. That's why I favor the government schools.
Okay, like at the end, I would like to say, you know, whether that's private or government, but it depends on the people and mostly the manager, the principal, the head. Actually, the whole responsibility is it's about the manager and the teachers. Like if somebody's conscience is dead, so he or she cannot do the work in a better way. Conscience means zamir. If somebody is not having a proper conscience, so he or she cannot do the work in a very authentic and genuine way. Okay, you talk about the facility and resources, but yes, actually we are living in an underdeveloped country. So in government school, we cannot find, although leave the government there, but you know, even the private schools are not, cannot give you that much enhanced and empowered facilities as much the government can give. But unfortunately, we are living in banana republic, and which the whole system is corrupt. But yes, if you talk about the government institutions, so they can provide better environment, they can provide better education. Like if you talk about the other countries, So they are having, monumental buildings, they're having monumental facilities, and all those things are up to the marks. But being a resident of in Pakistan, like mostly in Asian countries, they cannot facilitate. They cannot do that. Like for example, if you talk about Islamic University in Islamabad, there is government. Why? So mostly the things are that the government can do everything. But the thing is that if they are honest, if they have conscience, they can do the things in a better way. If not, you'll be just, crawling. So we will be crawling until unless we don't improve the mentality, the thoughts of the people. If you want to change anything, first of all, you have to change the thinking. It's reality, okay? Without changing the thinking, I cannot do anything, you cannot do anything. The main thinking is thinking. How do I think? How do people think? This is the most important thing. Okay, then thank you so much for joining the session today. May Allah bless you, bless your family. And they try to make the vlogs, okay? Vlogs बनाने की कोशिश करें about बलूचिस्तानी के दानियाल अगर बना सके या सदफ दुरजान about क्वेटा के बारे में वो vlog बना सके खुद के बारे में बता दी this is the Quetta blah blah if possible. In the same case Hassan and Mullah Bakhsh, okay? So
Okay, sir, inshallah.
thank you so much for joining the session. May Allah bless you, bless your family, bless the entire group. Take care. Allah Hafiz and see you, manallah.
Thank you, sir. Allah Hafiz.
Thank you, sir. Allah Hafiz.